Well, I just parked the truck here. I got my backpack on, even have my bedroll with me. And I'm gonna hike off over this way, hopefully pick up some sheds. I'm gonna stay, I've got a bedroll for tonight and tomorrow night, and I'm gonna hike back out on Sunday. So this is the start of the video. Hopefully I'm coming back with a super heavy pack. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so I've been hiking for probably about an hour and 20 minutes. I just barely leveled out a spot. I'm gonna be sleeping here tonight. Got my EXO frame pack, and I got this Everly stock sleeping bag I bought at the expo. And then I put a Gore-Tex cover over it, just in case it rains. It did get a little cloudy. And then let me show you what we're working with. I'm gonna get my bed set up. And then I'm gonna start glassing. I should be able to turn something up in here. Hopefully, we're picking up some browns tomorrow. But I'm happy with any sheds, so stay tuned. All right, there's my bed. Hopefully I don't freeze tonight. I'm not sure what that thing goes down to, but let me start glassing and see what we can turn up. Well, first antler of the morning. You can see the base. It's just that old busted main beam. Pretty nice bull though. Just busted. It's crazy that they can bust those things like that. But let's throw on the pack. Maybe we're finally starting to get into the bulls. Pretty rough night. I went to bed at like 6:30 when the sun went down, so I went to sleep for 12 hours. I forgot to bring a foam pad or an air pad, and just super uncomfortable. But hopefully I'll turn up something in here. Hopefully I got a heavy pack coming out besides just this bedroll. Well, I've been hiking for about an hour, stopped to glass for about a half an hour. I was sitting behind me glassing this whole hillside here. Haven't really seen anything. I might have seen one shed up there, but it's not white, so it's hard to tell what it is. But I just started hiking again, hiked maybe 50 yards, and just that little elevation change, I can see an antler right here. Let me try to zoom in. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. It is right there. You can just see the tips of the tines sticking up. That is as far as I can zoom in. But I'm gonna hike over there, pick it up, and hopefully we'll start picking up some more. So stay tuned. You can just start to see the tines sticking up right there. Just see a little color. That might be a few years old. That's definitely older. Pretty decent 6-point though. Oh, it's definitely old. Real good 4th, decent 5th. Not super long on the main beam, but I can't believe that one's here sitting in the wide open. But let's get it picked up, loop around, and then keep heading up. Maybe we'll find the other side. All right, let's get this thing picked up. Heck yeah. Pretty heavy. That's at least a 8 or 9 pounder. Pretty big base. Been chewed on a little. Weak on the 2nd and the 3rd. Real good 4th. And just short on the main beam. Super old, chalky. This thing's been here for probably 5 or 6 years. throw it on the pack. Oh, I'm sitting here glassing. Got a bit of country to cover. I've been surprised I haven't glassed up a shed yet until just barely. And thank goodness is the way I want to hike, but let me see if I can zoom in. You won't be able to see it, but right over here I can see it looks like a small elk shed, probably like a raghorn from last year. I don't think it's brown. I see some white on it, but it's like right over there. So I'm gonna loop around, hike down this ridge, which I was planning on doing anyways. Loop around up there, pick up that antler, head down, and see if I can't pick something up in this lower country. So stay tuned, maybe I'll pick up something on the way down there. Well, this is really gonna suck. I've got an antler glassed up on that ridge right over there at the very top. The problem is, the last antler I glassed up is behind me. And it would really suck to go down, up, down, and up and grab that. And then have to loop back around and grab the antler that's behind me. There's no way you'd be able to, if I zoom in, but it's like right over there on the top. Clear as day, I can see some tines sticking up. Looks like a right side. I'm gonna hike over and grab that antler and then probably come back down and grab this. And then that other antler's over there. So that's probably gonna take me about 2 hours, but let's go grab this thing. Well, I just made it. This is the first ridge in between. I was up on that ridge. I left my backpack up there. And then that shed is just right up over there. I still don't think you'll see it because even in the binos it's tough to see. But it's like right over here. Let me keep hiking over there. Yeah, this was not a good decision. Tons of snow on this north side. And I still got to go down and up to over there. This is a nightmare. Oh well, I'm committed. I'm already halfway. Let's get this. I was sitting over there on that second ridge, glassing. I glassed a shed on the ridge I'm on. I hiked side hilled over, then went down, came up, and side hilling around. And I finally see one of the tines. Hopefully the audio is okay. The wind's picked up quite a bit today. Looks like a right side. Yeah, pretty nice bull. Busted on his sword. Pretty long main beam. It's been here for a long time. That's crazy. There's an elk bed right there. Some more. I don't know, that was a hell of a hike to hike over there just for this one shed. It took me over 3.5 hours. So you got to think of stuff like that. Is it worth half your day to go pick up one antler? I thought I would find some more either on the way there or on the way back, but that didn't happen. So I'm finally back in my pack. Now I'm finally going to go down and pick up that other shed. But like I said, it's been at least 3.5 hours just to go get it. Well, I'm looking for an antler I glassed up from way up over there. I'm hiking over trying to find it, and I got an antler there, but that's definitely not the one I saw because that one's behind a bush. The one I saw was in the wide open. It's got to be right in here somewhere. But let's get this one picked up. It looks like hard white, maybe. Brown from last year. A little 6-point. Chewed off on the end. Still pretty brown on this side. Really good sword. Just a young bull. But let's see what else we can pick up. I bet that other side's right here somewhere. Well, I don't know if it's the other side, but here, I think this is the antler I glossed up. It's old and chalky. So that's not the other side. Super old one. Every point's chewed on. But that's 2 right here on this little hillside, so maybe there's more in here. Well, I just picked up that little chalk, but there's its match right there, right by that bush. So there's 3 right here. Old and chalky. But I'll take it. Let's throw it on the pack. Maybe this hill has never been hit, so let's see what we can find. Coming down this hill, and we got a giant spike right here. Look at that. Is that a giant or what? Well, I'll probably leave him here. See what else we can find. Oh, I think I'm gonna sleep here tonight. Trying to lay out a little padding, maybe some insulation. But that's the haul so far today. 2 of those antlers are pretty heavy. I bet they weigh close to 8 pounds each. So plus that sleeping bag, I'm looking at 28 to 32 pounds right there. Plus I got a couple small ones on there. But I'm gonna get the bedroll laid out, get that stuff pulled off, stay the night. Tonight is Saturday night. And then I'm gonna be hiking up off that way in the lower country to try to loop back to the truck tomorrow. So hopefully I pick up some more sheds. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. Get the bed set up and hopefully I sleep good tonight. I guess the coyotes are going to keep me up. Look at that sunset. Well, good morning. Sunday morning. It's about 7:30. This is where I slept last night. That was my padding. I slept a lot better last night than the night before. Got my pack loaded up. I need to throw those water bottles on. I'm going to try to put that bedroll at the very top this time. It seems like the weight is at the bottom, having a harder time. So then the plan is to hike down this way. I'm going to follow this drainage around and then loop back towards the truck to the east a couple miles. So hopefully I pick up some deer sheds or possibly some elk sheds. And then we'll make our way back to the truck and I'll do a cleanup when I get home. Well, I was gonna hike down that draw. It's been raining on me. You can see those low-hanging clouds. I was that high hiking yesterday. It's probably snowing up there. I was gonna follow this draw down, but it's getting pretty steep. I've been side hilling up this hill and I just ran into this old mule deer shed. Super old chalky. Looks like it was a 4-point busted off. But let's keep heading up. Maybe we'll find some deer sheds up here. Well, I took a little breather right there in that clearing, just kind of coming through the trees. And I got an old, busted up chalky raghorn. just the base. I don't know if I'm going to be keeping that or what. But let's at least pick it up, carry it for now, and see what else we can find. I think that's my 10th or 11th antler of the trip so far. Well, this is how close I got to that one before I saw it. Just an old pink choker. But it's better than that thing. But I'm gonna make my way down to this draw. I'm hoping there's some antlers or a deadhead or something in there. So let's get this thing picked up and see what else we can turn up. Well, just making my way down from up there, trying to get to the bottom of this draw. Still got these chalky rags in my hand, but I just came into this little clearing and looked over. Bam! Pretty nice 6-point. Really nice 6-point. Looks like it's a couple years old. But let me maybe leave some of those raggers here and throw that bad boy on the pack. I think that's my 12th or 13th. I can't remember. I'm kind of losing count. Let's get some picks, get them picked up. Pretty nice one. It's older and chalky. Not very much mass, so a good thing. It's pretty skinny. Just making my way down this draw. I think this is a shed. It looks like a coos deer shed. Nope, it's an old busted raghorn base. I've already got a couple of those today. But the good news is it means that they travel down this bottom. So maybe I'll find something else. But when your pack's already looking like that, it's got to be 50 something pounds already. I don't know how much more chalk weight I'm wanting to add to this thing. Let me keep heading down this way. I should hit a bigger draw and then I'm going to loop back up towards the truck. Well, coming down this draw and I'm starting to see the tips of something chalky. Looks like 2 of them. Used to be an old elk shed right here. Just getting chewed on and busted. Pretty cool shed though. Looked like a pretty decent bull. Just 12 years too late. Well, it's about 3:20. I'm probably a half mile from the truck. Just taking my last breather before I gotta hike up these last hills. The truck's just parked up there a little ways. Probably go over this first ridge, up that draw, and that truck should be up there. The main highway's up there, so. Man, it's been rough getting out of here. But maybe I'll find one more shed on the way out on this last half mile. Well, there's a truck. It's taking everything I have to make this last steep freaking hill. Looks like I'm about to beat this next storm too. Oh, there's a highway. And here's a truck. That was one hell of a hike. Let me get this loaded. Let's get the hell out of here. back to the truck just in time. Started snowing up here. Pretty crazy. Temp went from like 45 to 30 up here on the top. Well, so here's the cleanup stash from this last weekend. Nothing great. I think I found 15 or 16, only brought home like these 13. Those 4 were the best elk sheds of the trip. That long beamer, kind of short on the 5th. That was a decent bull, and that hard white brown from last year. So not much as far as antler quality. A few decent elk sheds, but we should kill it this weekend. We should finally pick up some browns. Thanks for watching this week's video, guys. Appreciate it as always. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you enjoyed what you saw here, there's going to be a lot more content this year. We got some awesome shed hunting trips and some awesome fall hunts later in the year. You can click this icon right here and be subscribed to the channel. You can also click the links in the corners here on these 2 videos, get caught up on the past 2 weeks videos. As always, guys, we'll catch you on the flip side.